All right, hey, how y'all doing out there? My name is Jay Owens, and this is
Sutton.
a Flow Motion Dance Association. We are an organization that teaches the historical dance of Houston two-step. Now, if you're not heard of Houston two-step, that's because you're slipping. Houston two-step is a dance that started here in the city of Houston back in the 1930s.
That's right.
Okay, it's part of our history, it's part of our culture. You should know these things. Okay?
It's a beautiful partner dance.
Correct. Houston two-step is important because one of the things that really push us to teach this dance is not just because it's from Houston, but it's part of the African American culture. And one thing that we all know that is that we lose a lot of our culture because we don't embrace it. We don't place value on it, so we lose it. And then we have the audacity to be angry when other people pick up what we devalue. Okay? So let's get ahead of that and learn our Houston two-step. CC,
Yes.
how are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
Great, I'm great. This is CC Sutton, and she's gonna tell you some stuff.
So listen, Houston, let me first say this. The African American community has a plethora of beautiful dances. We're very proud to have one of our very own right here in Houston. Again, it's a partner dance, and it's very nice and sultry, if I must say so myself. And it's actually evolved over time. When it first started, it kind of just looked...
It was rough. A lot of dislocated shoulders. But now that we've evolved quite a bit, we teach lead follow, we teach counts, patterns, things of that nature. So you're a lot more knowledgeable and a lot more aware, a lot of modern teaching techniques and dancing techniques that we teach nowadays.
That's right. Now, let me say this, because I'm sure you probably don't know a thing about Houston two-step, and don't worry, because I didn't either. But when I very, very first saw it, I actually saw this guy right here and another lady named Letisa Lewis, and they were absolutely just butter on the floor. And after I saw them, I actually walked up to this guy here and I said, you know, that was an absolutely beautiful dance. It was amazing. And he said, well, are you going to do it with me next year? I said, I don't know who you're talking to because I don't dance. I have two left feet. It's not really my thing. And I was right on the two left feet, correct?
Well, we struggled. But hey, let this be a life lesson to you.
Yeah.
You may not start off strong, but it's how you finish.
That's right.
Yeah?
I put in a lot of hard work. And let me tell you, when you first start off with this dance, depending on what you want to do, now you may be like me. I came in and I said, I want to compete, I want to do ISDC, Elemental P, QRS, and TUB. I wanted all of it. And here's the thing, it takes a lot of work. But what I love about ISDC, about Flow Motion, and a lot of these other organizations is that they have great instructors who train you how to do it just that.
Right. Let me elaborate on ISDC. So we start off talking about two-step, which is one of the many dance styles that you'll be able to learn at ISDC. You'll be able to see it. You'll be able to experience it. But there's so many other dance styles. You're gonna have Chicago stepping, Detroit ballroom, DFW swing, Lindy hop. I think it's a few urban African dances and things of that nature. So it's gonna be a plethora of dances, a plethora of dance styles. The instructors are top-notch instructors, many of which you've probably seen on YouTube. You probably watch their videos and don't even realize, who you're watching, but then you pop up at ISDC and there they are. Not only will you see them, but they can teach you. They'll be doing workshops, things of that nature, so you can actually learn from them. And it's an opportunity to experience different things, and it's like a smorgasbord. See what you like. You might like all of it. I'm brief.
And listen, the beautiful thing about it is, let's just say, well, I don't know about this dance thing. I don't really want to dance, but there's a lot of other things to do. We have great vendors that are going to be there as well. There is no other way to bring in the New Year's than with ISDC, let me tell you. So we have some people who decide to maybe just freestyle, do their own type of dance. Whatever you like to do, that's what we welcome you to do at ISDC.
Right. Not only that, ISDC is bigger than a competition. For a long time, we address it as a competition, and it is that, but it's bigger than that. It's an experience. It's an experience in African American culture. Okay, dance has been a part of the African community, going way back. Before we were African American, back when we were Africa, dance has always been a big part of our culture. We always pride ourselves on our ability to dance. We pride ourselves on our ability to have rhythm, and that's part of who we are. And unfortunately, what's happened is we've gotten away from that. And what we're trying to do is get back to that and bring you back to that. You owe it to yourself. It's an experience that is unlike anything else. Not only just the workshops and things of that nature, but just the camaraderie, the fellowship, and things of that nature. You get an opportunity to meet different people, and everybody's very helpful. Even in the competition, it's different than most competitions, because oftentimes people are afraid of competition because they look at it as an adversarial type of thing. Whereas this is different. It's supportive. Your biggest supporters are going to be those people that stand on the side getting ready to go on stage right behind you or right before you. That's going to be encouraging you. Hey, you know, give me something. Let me see something. I know me, I'm real big for telling my competitors, hey, I want to see something too. You know what I'm saying? I'm part of the audience too on this side. Now, after you finish, I'm going to do my thing, but I need you to give me something. I want to be entertained by my competitors. And they tell me the same thing. And that's the beauty of it. And the thing about it is, funny thing about it is this, I tell people all the time, tell me who won first place in DFW swing strictly last year.
Great.
Exactly. But they remember the experience. They may not remember who won, but they remember the experience. And I think that's the most important thing about this whole thing. It's about the experience that you receive, whether you're a competitor or just watching. The experience is going to be second to none.
So if you're thinking about competing this year, first of all, let me say, do it. Because so often what happens is, you know, we talk ourselves up and then we see all these other great dancers and we're like, oh my God, I don't know if I want to do that.
Right.
Don't worry, get out there and do it for yourself. And most importantly, don't worry about the first place, second place, third place. There's something about just getting out there on that floor and having all those eyes on you. But all those eyes that want to see you do well, most importantly. So if you're really, really considering it, I say go for it. You might just surprise yourself.
Right, it's addictive.
It is.
It's addictive, and there is no rehab for it.
Oh my God.
It's a lifelong
There's no rehab.
So, if you got an addictive personality, I don't know what to say about it. It's addictive.
Just come out and check it out for yourself. ISDC, this year you want to be there to bring in the New Year's with us. We hope to see you.